It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central, and in this video, we're going to discuss the mobile spring skins for 2022. They were added overnight to all versions of the game, both on iOS and Android, but they are not available yet. They are likely going to be available during some kind of spring event this week, maybe next week, but due to the timing that these are already here, it's likely that they're going to be available in an event in the coming days. I want to talk about, first of all, that these are only available during a special event. And if you know anything about the way Hero Wars mobile skins work, is limited time skins like this are only available for a 3-day window. And then it's going to be 6 to 9 months later before you can actually purchase them with in-game currency. Now, because you can't purchase this yet, because there isn't a bundle active for you to purchase any of the skins, usually there is whenever the event does go live, along with whatever other event that's going to be, tied into the Corvus, Morrigan, and Dante skins. But often is the case that you can only purchase this with real currency, with real money, and then in a couple of months you'll be able to get it out of the Outland chests as a grand prize, and then a little bit later on after that you'll be able to purchase it with skin certificates or skin stones, or again with money if you'd prefer. To that end, I usually would say a lot of these skins are completely unnecessary. The idea behind having these locked to a special event and a limited time is kind of for you to FOMO, or fear of missing out, guarantee into purchasing these skins, especially if they're heroes that you need for your team. And for the most part, I would say that a lot of these skins you can just pass on and nobody would know the difference. Nobody would really know. However, we do have some pretty impactful skins this time around. I'm actually surprised that they released the skins that they did. Let's get into it and we'll talk about it a little bit more. Corvus is a tank, all right? And he was the only tank in the game until today, or whenever this goes live, the only tank that did not have an armor skin. Because of that, his armor overall was lower. Now, Corvus was excellent against specific lineups. He's excellent overall. He's a great tank overall, but he excelled against specific area of effect damage lineups like Kira teams and Daredevil teams and other things like that because of his altar ability, the ability where he summons the Altar of Souls and it does pure damage to the enemy based on the frequency of their attacks. Now, this skin will just increase his survivability while maintaining that same damage output. It does not actually directly affect the damage on the Altar of Souls because the Altar of Souls damage is based on health and the Altar's health itself is based on Corvus's health. So if Corvus had gotten a health skin, I think that would be the most impactful. I still feel like this skin is very important considering that he is a tank. He's going to be in the front line. And a lot of people either use him by himself or with a secondary tank because they don't think he's strong enough to survive on his own. I do like the aesthetic look of this. He looks a lot like Angus. He looks a lot like the Elemental Earth Titans. Doesn't really fit in with the other two skins as far as the look, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at the other piece of the 2 undead hero combo that was released a couple of years ago, Morrigan. You can see that she is very much alive. She's in a throne of thorns. She's got a little bird or a duck. I really like the look of the skin, the color contrast. I like the purple hair a lot. Magic attack for support heroes. She already has a health skin, so magic attack would be the most important thing for her. And in fact, that's the one that most of us wanted whenever we were discussing her skins on the live stream a couple of days ago. Magic attack is going to directly impact every single one of her abilities, and this is going to probably be the most impactful of all of the skins. It's going to increase the damage output of the little baby skeletons by a good amount. It's going to increase the heal to the Way of Eternity heroes by an almost 1-for-1 factor. You can see that 95% of magic attack, that's only 5% less than 100% if you're, easy math there on a Sunday. This is going to directly impact the amount of healing that your Kark, your Corvus, your Dante, your Faceless, all of those heroes are going to get. Bone armor, this is another ally heal for Way of Eternity heroes as well as a armor and magic defense bonus. You can see a 20 and a 50% modifier. It's going to be increasing it quite a bit. And then finally, look at this, 130% magic attack modifier. So for every 1 point of magic attack that Morrigan gains, it's going to increase those skeletons' health by more than 1.3. These skeletons are going to be very, very, very difficult to kill. Very difficult. Skeleton health, skeleton damage, all modified by magic attack. This skin is going to be probably the most impactful of the 3, and I'm pretty excited to get it for my undead team or Way of Eternity team, whatever. And then finally, we have a magic defense skin for Dante. Now, magic defense doesn't really affect any of Dante's skills. Obviously, he's a physical attack support kind of hero. None of his skills are based on magic defense. Nobody's skills are really based on magic defense. However, one of the key ways to defeat Dante is through magic damage. And having a bonus 10,650 magic defense if you max this skin out is going to reduce incoming magic attack damage by a good 75 or so % if the enemy team doesn't have any magic penetration artifacts. While I feel that the Morrigan skin is going to be the most impactful of the three, I am actually concerned on how to counter specific Dante lineups that are already built to handle magic defense pretty effectively. Of course, Dante is a dodge hero, so he has built-in defenses against physical attacking heroes. Now it's looking like you're really going to have to go after him with pure damage if you want to try to take him out at all. I am genuinely concerned about the Aurora Dante teams that you're seeing pop up here and there. I think that Dante here on Hero Wars Mobile is going to be a difficult hero to kill. Not impossible, of course, but even more difficult than he was before. As always, if you use these heroes in your main team, I suggest go ahead and get in the skins. All three of these are impactful. All three of these I would recommend you level up. The magic defense skin for Dante is going to be the least important for the hero specifically, but I believe that magic attack for Morrigan and armor for Corvus are going to take priority on the other skins if you're building them in the way that the majority of players build them. As soon as we have information about what this event, this spring skin event looks like, I'll add the tasks to the description box down below. Do me a favor and go ahead and check right now to see if they're there yet. If they're not, maybe come back a little bit later. We'll add them when we get them. On top of this, we do have more skins rotating into the Outland chest grand prize reward. Like I mentioned earlier, these 10 skins plus the skin certificate are now going to be the ones you can get out of there. We can see the Dark Depths skins for Satori, Kark, and Phobos. We have the solar skins from last year, Ishmael, Astrid, Lucas, Tristan, and Ginger. We have the lunar skins from this year. That's very quick. Chaba, Isaac, and Anvari. And then, of course, the Lilith skin that was added during the Lilith Brawl or Lilith Halloween event or Lilith Rework event or whatever you want to call it last Halloween. These were the skins that were available in the Outland chest as the heroic reward. It looks like a lot of them are the same. However, the spring skins from last year should now be available for purchase with skin stones, skin certificates, and of course, real money. Finally, I'm curious what you think about these skins. Are you going to be buying them? Are you going to be waiting? Do you even use these three heroes? I hope that everybody's having a fantastic, safe, and healthy weekend. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.